イナルフラッシュしまった。
Hello guys, and welcome to another unboxing and review video, and this time we are gonna take a look at Vegeta Final Flash version from Dragon Ball Z from Riot Studios. Yes, it's a long title, but nevertheless I'm so excited to have this statue in my collection and I can't wait to show you all the details. But before we start, I want to give a huge shout out to Todd from Spec Fiction for sending me this magnificent statue for the unboxing and review. Alright guys, enough with the talking, let's start with the unboxing. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, and here we have the box. So this is the how you'll see it out of the packaging. You have the envelope with Riot Studios there, the straps obviously there, the foam packaging, and that's basically it. So now let me remove this, and here we have, without the cover, you see a bunch of plastic bags with some paper there, very nicely packed, and this is without it. You can see a bunch of effects. This is the water effects with some rocks. You have the Dragon Ball name tag there, which is metallic and magnetic, so that's huge. You see a bunch of other little pieces there. Even the smaller rocks were packed nicely. And that's basically it for this layer. Now on the second layer, or underneath, we have part of the base, which is huge, and of course we have Vegeta with the two head sculpts, with the bust and the bust display base. Here we have the statue without the plastic bags, and as you can see, there's a lot of little pieces here, a lot of rocks, and of course the figure itself. We have Vegeta there with the lightning effect. Now the only problem that I see with this thing is like we don't have batteries, so that's gonna be a bummer. You need a battery to light up the feature, but don't worry, I'm gonna show you everything in the review. And that's basically it. So now let's go to the table and start the assembly of this base. So we're gonna start with this piece here, right? You can see the peg in the middle, the rock, paint application wise, very nicely done. I really like this green color there. Underneath we have the number of this particular statue is 483 out of 600, and that's pretty much it. So now let me get the water effect, and this one here is heavy, so just be very careful. As you can see, nicely painted with this translucent effect. You have a bunch of magnets with some shapes, so you can kind of like connect the other water effects, which I'm gonna do that later. So you put it in place like so, and it will stay put because the magnet is very strong. And that's good, because if you're going to connect a bunch of pieces here, you want to have the magnet strong. All right, so now we have here the first effect. As you can see, we have the rectangular shape here with the magnet. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on the base. So now you need to find the right orientation, because it might be a bit difficult to put, and you just put it like so and it will stay put. So this is the first piece. We're going to have a lot to go over, so be patient and stay tuned, of course, and like the video if you like it. Alright, so now let's grab the other piece here. You can see the water effect looking very nice with some rocks incorporated in the effect. So it is really nicely done. I love the paint application and the detail, of course. So now let's find the shape here, which is right here. And this one should be pegged in no problem. So let me just do like that and put some pressure, and it should be fine. Let me just make some corrections here, because you know what? I don't want this to fall. So that's basically it for this piece here. I think it will stay put. Okay, it is good. All right, so let me move it to the front so you guys can see. So this is taking shape, and I can wait to show you everything else. So this is the other side, and I'm gonna get the other pieces to connect. So now this is the back. You can see some pegs where you can put some rocks right there. Alright guys, so now let me grab the other accessories here, or the other pieces that you can connect. A bunch of rocks, as you can see here, nicely painted as well. Each one has their own shape, so you can find a way and put it on the base. It might take some time because this thing didn't come with instructions. At least I didn't open the envelope because it was nicely sealed and I didn't want to do it. But you can actually put this one here, and I think this is the right place. Now put in the other rock. You can see here the shape nicely painted as well. Goes at the bottom, so you need to find the right orientation and it will peg just fine, because again the magnets are very strong. So this is the side, looking for the other connectors there for those little two rocks. Okay, I'm just gonna skip it. I'm gonna put this later because there's a lot of things going on in this base. So I'm gonna put this on the side because I couldn't find the right spot yet. Alright, now let me get the other accessory here. So let me move this to the side so you guys can see. Now there's more connectors there that you can use for the water effect. So let me get this one here, looking very nice as well. And this one goes to the side. I think I got it wrong. Let me just flip this. It should be going this way. So you put it underneath and it will peg in place and stay put like that. So now let's get another piece because there's a lot of pieces in this thing here. Alright, so let me move it to the side and get the next accessory here. Alright guys, so now let me show you the other piece here, and this is the continuation of the water effect. This one here has more rocks, as you can see, nicely incorporated in the water. This is the shape, and let me just put it on the base. So let me just get the right orientation, and let me just move this a little up a little bit. It's kind of tricky, so you have to kind of like play around with both. So let me just put it like so, and this one should peg and stay in place. And let me just make sure. All right, and I think okay, so it's good. That's how it will look. So you need to kind of play around with this thing. All right guys, so now let's move on to the other one. This one is easy. You just put it right here, and as you can see, it will give you the spinning effect, so it looks pretty cool. Then we have this other piece. Almost done with this, guys. Thank you for watching, and of course having the patience of looking me putting all this together. So let me just flip this over and connected it in the middle like so. Again, strong magnet, so you should be fine. And I think that's it. I think I have the base finally completed. Now let me get the other smaller pieces because, you know, there's still more things happening. So this is the side of the base, this is the back, and this is the other side. As you can see, it looks very dynamic, very nice. Paint application wise is excellent. All right, so now let me get the other pieces because yeah, we have only a few left to complete the base, and we have more water effect, a smaller one. So this one should be easy to put, should be somewhere in the bottom like so. And I think that's it. Let me see, maybe have more rocks. One rock left, so let me put that in here. It's underneath, you cannot see it, but trust me, there's a peg. You just need to find the right orientation and put it in place, and that's basically it for the base that is finally completed. All right, so now let's get Vegeta here. So we're gonna start with the bottom piece. As you can see, we have this metal rod there. This is the body, looking very nice, nicely painted, a lot of details going on. There's no like specific pattern on the body. Yeah, let me just bang the booty. All right, so that's pretty much it. Let me just connect it here. One piece as a whole with you can put the little rod and the magnet on the other side, and it will stay put. Now let me move my camera a bit up and show you one of the busts here. This is the first one with the both arms together. You can see the muscle, the veins, paint application looking very nice. This is the back. You can see some scratches, so it looks pretty cool. So now you put it here in the middle, strong magnets again, no issues whatsoever. Now let me get the head sculpt because this one looks amazing. This is only one that comes with the mouth open, and it does look very nice. Even the teeth looks amazing. You can see the veins on the forehead, the hair nicely sculpted, of course, and you have the big peg here that you can connect to the statue right there. So that's pretty cool. I love the design, especially the paint application looks really cool. So now you put it here on the statue like so, and it will key in just fine. Yes, this is looking down. Now, could be an issue leaning forward. I don't know. I think the magnets are very strong. The rod is very strong. Now, these arms or hands or gauntlets rather, you can connect it to the arms. The only problem is that you need a battery, and I don't have a battery, and that's kind of like a bummer. I wouldn't want this thing to be with USB, so you can just connect it to the power and use it whenever you want. Now you need the power effect here, right? The final flash effect. So this light ball looks pretty cool. Nicely painted, translucent of course, with some details going on to the side. So just find the right orientation and you will push it like so. It is magnetic, so it will stay put. So that's it. That's pretty much how it'll look, the figure. Now let me show you this thing fully loaded, completed with the lining effect as well that I put on the figure, which is a bit painful because the shapes are kind of weird, so it took me a little bit. Now you can see the water effect looking really nice. Of course, Vegeta standing on top of it, or giving you the illusion that he's standing but he's actually floating, right? That's the effect. You can see the boots nicely painted and done. Of course, the legs with the muscles looking really nice. I put all the yellow effects on the figure. You can see the rocks part of the water effect, which looks fantastic, and of course the power effect in the middle with the hands looking really cool as well. Detail wise, a lot of details going on in this figure, especially with the paint, the scratches, the veins, even the painting between the muscles looks very nice. I'm very happy with this. This is my second Dragon Ball statue, so I can wait for Goku from Prime 1 Deluxe Edition that is coming next week, so stay tuned for that review. But it looks pretty cool. This is the side. You can see paint application and the scratches on the side looking really nice, and again those muscles look fantastic. So I think Riot Studios nailed the likeness on this Vegeta for sure. Alright guys, so now enough with the front. I'm gonna show you the side of the figure because I need to show you everything so you guys can see. So you see the rock installed or part of the water looking really cool. That effect is amazing. I'm telling you, I like this effect. But this is the side of the figure. You can see that the figure is on top of the water. There's a magnet underneath, which I showed you just before. But just so you know how this looks, I don't think it's gonna be a problem leaning forward in the future. I think it's gonna be fine. But as you can see, the muscle and the effect and the profile looks amazing. Looking really cool, especially the way they painted those veins popping up, the shadows on the face, the color. I think they nailed it with the paint application here, looking really cool. This is the final flash, as you can see, is bulky, right? Now this is the back of the statue. I'm gonna show you that as well. I put the rocks as I showed you before in the video, and it looks pretty cool. Now the back of the figure is also amazing. You have the little spots where you can put those lining effects, which makes the figure to pop up and look much better, right? You can see paint application with the shadows, with the creases. Even on the suit has some creases. There's not too many patterns on the actual suit, which I'm okay. I believe KD Collectibles are more detailed in the texture of the figure, but I'm very happy with this. Very happy. So you see the water effect looking awesome. Now we have another perk on this one, which is the bust, and this one is amazing. This health sculpt looks fantastic. I love the paint application, especially those eyes, white eyes, looks fantastic. You put the line effect on the gauntlet and it does look amazing. Paint application wise, again, very cool. The armor has some texture in it and I kind of like that. The actual blue suit doesn't. It's kind of like a painted plane in blue, but we have some shadows and of course the muscle effect. And let me tell you, this thing looks fantastic, and it is a good addition if you ask me to have this bust holder with the name or the Dragon Ball Z logo there. Now this is the back of the bust. It does look fantastic, kind of like a continuation of the diorama with the water and the rocks. Paint application nicely done in the back, some scratches, same pattern as the front, and of course the detail on the hair. It does look nice. kind of like individually sculpted, seems to be, right? Obviously it was all done together, but the paint application is really nice. Now let me show you the Vegeta with the bust with the arms open, and it does look freaking fantastic. I'm still deciding what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna post it like this or with the effect in the middle. Maybe I'm gonna wait. Maybe I'm gonna do one pose first, or one a particular position first, and then change it over time with the arms open. And that's pretty much it for Vegeta. Alright guys, so now let's do some comparison, and here we have Infinity Studios Cell Perfect Form, also 1 quarter scale. As you can see, they look fantastic together, and of course Rise Studios Vegeta. Now in terms of height, I can tell you that Vegeta is about 25 inches tall and wide, about 16 inches wide, so not bad, I think. Now my final thoughts about this statue is obviously very positive. This is my second Dragon Ball figure or Dragon Ball statue, and I'm very happy with what I have here. With the money you get 2 busts, the one with the arms open, the one with the arms closed with the light effect in the middle. 2 head sculpts looking very cool. Paint application wise is fantastic throughout the figure. It is very heavy because of the material. I'm very happy with this, and because of that my final score is 9 out of 10. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also guys, I have 2 more statues coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. Reviews are coming next. And if you have some time, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.